if you want to pass your CCNA, you need to get this concept clear in your head. Like, you should be able to visualize how computers talk to each other, and that's the key to understanding how networking works and how internet works as well. So the base foundation that you need is that computers send data, and they talk, like their language that they use to talk to each other is called an IP address. They send all that information in that packages that contains the IP address. So IP address is used to find where another computer is and send the data to it. So like, you can think of the IP address as a home address, and so right now I have two computers connected. This computer has an IP address. So if you look at your personal computer, if you open up the command prompt and type in ipconfig, you'll see your IP address starts with 192.168.1. Or something. The last digit will be something else, and then the subnet mask would be 255.255.255.0, and that's what most of the home networks will be like. They're subnetted in the class C network. So that's this computer's IP address, right? You just saw. And so where is that computer, the IP address configured? So in this interface, like this port, also known as an interface, it's called an Ethernet port, right? So that IP address is assigned to this port on your computer, and that's where the NIC card is, NIC card, and that's what does all the networking translation. Now let's open the command prompt again, and so this one has 1.2 IP address, and I'm going to ping 192.16. So /t will just make it so it continuously pings 192.168.1. I'm gonna give .3 IP address to the other computer, which PC0. Oh no, sorry, PC1. Right. Let's see. So I'm gonna go see. As you can see, fast Ethernet. That's the same port that I was talking to you about before. Alright. So as soon as I change, let me change this one to proper mask, even though it will still work since it is on the same network. But I'm gonna change this one to .1, and you'll see it will start pinging. I think what 3, 2, 1, and it should come up anytime now. 1.2. Wait. Yep, right there. It took a while for a second. But so as you can see, the PC0 is able to ping PC1. So it's basically talking to this computer. And now if this computer, this PC1, was a web server or a file server or a YouTube server, like a Google server, anything, it would have connectivity to this server, this computer. A server is nothing more than a computer, but that server is specifically designed to work on a specific thing to make the process faster, right? So as you can see, and it will work vice versa, right? So now if I were to ping PC0 from PC1, it will still work. So ping 192.168.1. You know what the IP address was? .2, right? So as you can see, got it instantly. So it's saying reply from PC0, because that's the IP address of PC0. It's saying it got a reply from PC0, and that's the size of the packet, and that's the time it took. So that's how computers talk to each other. And again, I'm saying computer, but it doesn't have to be a computer. So PC0, so this computer could be your computer, but this computer could be, it could be a computer in your office, or this could be a Google computer, or Google, a server of Google, or a YouTube server, Facebook server, or anything on the internet. As long as you have that ping connectivity, you'll be able to access what you need to access from that server. In fact, there is a server here as well, so we can test that one. So let's say we have a server here. Unfortunately, this PC is only a one port, but so I won't be able to connect a cable there. But let's try this one. I'm going to turn the server off, and I'm going to add another port here, Ethernet port, and then turn it back on. So now we can connect two computers to the server. In real world, you'll have devices in between here, so you can connect more than just one computer, right? Same thing here. If you have an office, one PC will be able to talk to all the PCs, and if you look at the PC, your personal PC at your office, you'll see maybe one or two ports. So how is it that it's able to talk to the rest of the computers? Well, you use a device called a switch. And what a switch is, let me show you real quick. So as you can see, it has a lot of ports, right? So you can connect as many computers as you want, and they'll be able to talk to each other. Basically, it's more than that, but in a simple term, it expands your ports capability. And again, it does not just do that, it does more than that, but that's in simple term for now. Just know that a switch expands the port capability. So now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab computer. So this is your personal laptop, and this is a computer at your work, right? So what we'll do now is give this computer an IP address, then on the same Ethernet port. So let's do 192.168.1.5, and then class C subnet mask. Done. And we also do connect them. So let's connect this one up, this one to this one, and we'll also connect the server to the PC. So now we also have to assign IP address to this one, right? So they can talk to each other. So I'm going to give the server an IP address. 168.1.10, right? And I'm going to give this PC 192.168.1. Let's give it I think 4. So this one is .4, .5, and then .10. So do you think this computer, this laptop, will be able to ping this computer? Well, let's give it a shot. 192.168.1. It was .4, I believe. Let me see what that was actually. Okay, it is .4, right? So 1.4. So as you can see, it's not pinging the PC, right? And you might think like, oh, why is it not pinging, since it's on the same network and it seems to be connected? And yeah, that's the key term. It seems to be connected, which is it's not. It's connecting to the server. Right? If it was a switch here, then yes, they would be able to talk to each other. But now this laptop is connected to a server, and the server is connected to this PC, and this laptop. So that's why, if you had a cable connecting from here to here, then yes, they will be able to talk to each other. But so but they can connect to the server. So as you can see, like ping 192.168.1.10 is the server IP address, and as you can see, you get the reply from them, from the server. And same thing on this computer, we'll get a reply from the server as well. Wait a minute, 192.168.1.10. What did I do? Let's see. Ping /2 192.168. Oh wait, you know what? It's okay. Here's what I did. So before I was telling you, right, it has two. So you have the IP address is given to the port itself, right? Oh, I forgot that I did a second port, and I was thinking of a switch, but no, this is a server, so it needs another IP address, and this 192.168.1. So as you can see, it doesn't work since it's on the same network. It needs overlap, so it will not work. So in order to make it work, you'll have to give it 2.1, well, a different, to be basically a different network. Plus 2.10, that would work, right? And that's on a different network now. So now this one we'll have to change the IP address to make it on the same network. We'll just change this one to .2, and that makes it on the same network. And now if we were to ping 192.168.1.2.10, then it will be able to ping the server. And if this doesn't make sense, so just rewatch the video a few times, and also make sure you watch the subnetting video, and this will make sense. So as you can see, it's able to ping the server now from this computer, because now that port that the cable is connected and this computer, they're on the same physical network. They're on the same network, so that's why they're able to ping each other. And same thing with this one. This part of the server and the laptop is on 192.168.1.10, like 1.0 network, and this is 2.0 network, like 192.168.2.0. So, and that's what, if you think about it, that's what internet is. Of course, you need routers and switches in between, but in the broad sense, that is what internet is, and that's how computers talk to each other all over the world. So hopefully this helped you guys, paint that picture of how computers communicate with each other.